when you're touring and you flick this, it's amazing the range of motion obviously that you have without undoing that top clasp. So it's very precise for where you want to put your foot, but feels really free, which is good. I guess you can do this if you want, and you can loosen it right up when you're touring too, which obviously makes it even easier. The side-to-side motion business, as you can kind of see here, it's on an angle, makes it better. Yeah, I like that. But I just kind of want to see if snow entry is any issue with this. It's a mountaineering boot, so times are going to happen where you do get off your skis obviously and start post-holing up through something nasty and big. I don't know if you'll be full walk mode like this or not, but likely. So you can see, I mean, that keeps a lot of the snow out, which is really nice. That tall boot, tall gaiter. And then there's that cuff area. So without doing anything to it, if I just clamp that on, yep, clamps. I don't think I can feel it, but it's in there. And it's definitely in there, so I don't know. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, the boot sure does skin nice. It's very comfortable and free feeling and light, and on off camber type stuff, it sure allows you to keep full skin contact if you choose. So yeah, so far so good. Okay, so now it's time for the boot review inside instead of in the rain. So there it is, size 27, and there's our weight. Pretty simple little scale. One boot, 1.36 kilograms. So super light, obviously, especially when you're looking at something that is as strong a skiing boot as it is. So that's nice. So good weight on the boot. Now, when we look at the liners, you'll see there are two liners that this boot is using. This is the support liner. The support liner is their stronger liner. It's nice. There's a good flex motion in the back, a flex zone in the back, so you can get lots of easy angulation with this boot, because the cuff of the boot certainly allows it, so we don't want the liner to restrict that. Different densities of foam, nice and stiff through the top and the tongue, so lots of support through there. Nice moldable down through the bottom, which is great. And then obviously, Arcteryx being a mountaineering company, they're thinking about using liners like this. If you have to be drying your liners, you're wearing them alone, not in a boot, you can see you've got a rubber bottom to that boot, which is going to give you a lot better traction if necessary, but just durability as well. So get to the actual boot itself, the plastics, this is where all the magic is in this boot. A few things that I really like. I love how dry this boot is. With this zipper that does up from the front of the boot, it keeps this entire structure quite watertight, as you can see. That when you look, cuff and that gaiter around the top is going to keep a lot of snow out. So when you have that boot open and you are in tour mode, in a lot of other boots you collect a lot of snow through here, through the buckles and into the boot, so you have a lot of water entry into this whole boot system. That's not the case with this, which is really nice to see. So the front of the boot, as you can see, has a rubber rand to it. That's a thermoformed rand. It's not going to pull away from that. Gives you much better durability and some added stickiness. If you are climbing and using this boot from a mountaineering standpoint, to have a hard plastic toe that can skate off is not a good scenario. So having this is going to make a big difference for people's ultimate comfort when they are climbing and not using it with their skis. And you can see it's a very burly sole. The sole that's on there is not one of these super lightweight soles that's going to disintegrate in one season of use. That's a full, proper Vibram sole. So it's a mountaineering sole. Great to see that. Obviously works with pins, it's what it's made for, it's the only way it's going to work. But from a standpoint of moving in the mountains, it's great to have that security on your feet. So all in all, I have to say that Arcteryx's new Procline boot walks as I would expect it to walk and skis much better. So I think it's going to be it's definitely worthy of carrying the Arcteryx name. Hope you enjoy it.